Hey guys, want to show your support to the channel and get some awesome rewards at the same time? Then go check out my Patreon page where at whatever tier you choose that fits your budget, you'll get plenty of rewards such as updates and announcements on the regular, exclusive sneak peeks of my videos before they go up online, get yourself credited, and receive a special shout out at the end of my videos and more. Go to patreon.com/AckleyAttack44227TV to start pledging today. And don't forget to also check out and consider gifting me any items I have listed on my Amazon wishlist and even supporting me on my Streamlabs tipping page that'll also help support the channel directly. Links are in the description box below as well as on my link tree for you to check out. Thank you and enjoy today's video. Take care. Hey guys, like what we do on our channel and want to see more videos from us? Then not to worry about a thing. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well as turning on the notification bell so that way you can see more of our videos coming up very soon. Thank you and enjoy today's video. Hey guys, this is AckleyAttack4427 here, and welcome back to another episode of WTPU, aka What the Pickup? Now, as you may recall, in the last episode of the show, which you can see right down over here, I talked about all the stuff that I actually got during my time at my latest convention that I've actually been to, which is, of course, Kinshoku-Con this year, and yeah, honestly to me, I am really amazed on how well that convention actually turned out for sure, and I actually had a really great time, especially wrapping up with the amount of conventions I've actually been to for this year for sure, and yeah. Aside from, of course, everything that I've actually done, like, of course, meeting pretty much the people who are actually there to, of course, hosting my panel and all sorts of other stuff that I actually did, even exploring a little bit of Niagara Falls right around afterwards. Yeah, I'm really amazed with, of course, the stuff that I actually got during my time at that said convention for sure, and it still actually shows that I did have a really great time this year for sure, and yeah, I think it is what I can say, of course, that front, and yeah, given to that thought alone, I'm actually really expressing interest in possibly returning for next year for sure, just to see what will be thrown right into the table for sure. So yeah, whatever they got for next year, you bet I'll be looking forward to it hands down. So maybe I'll work some things out to, you know, get some things figured out so that way I can actually go for sure, but we'll have to wait and see on that. So yeah, but needless to say, I'm still happy with, of course, the stuff that I actually got while I was there for sure, and it still made pretty much my time at that convention all the more worth it. So yeah, that's pretty much what I can say, of course, that front. If you want to check that episode out for yourself, then don't worry about a thing. There's a card over there over at the top right corner of the screen, as well as, of course, the link to it down the description box below. So yeah, whichever you prefer, go right ahead. I'll wait until you come back. Yeah, take all the time you need. I'll be here by the time you come back for sure. It probably won't be for a long, hands down. Okay, yeah, I take it back. Pretty much, it is really long for sure, but hey. Who am I to judge on that? It's pretty much what I would expect, pretty much whenever I make these kinds of videos or episodes for sure, so yeah. I really do like really long, pretty much lengths, and of course my videos deal with it. And yeah, given to what I actually just said, I am quite curious to see on what they're gonna whip up. Yeah, on what they're gonna whip up for, of course, next year's Kinshoku-kan for sure. So I guess whatever they got for sure, right? I think it'll be worth it for me to come back for sure. So yeah. But like I said, I'll probably get some things figured out for sure. So we're gonna have to wait and see on that. So yeah. But hey, yeah, I stand by my point and what I have to say for this year for sure. It was definitely a real fun time for sure, and I'm really glad that I actually got to go. So yeah. Alright, I guess seeing how you did already see the last episode of this show, we might as well go ahead and start up this episode as we normally do. Well, I guess now that we finally got pretty much one thing involving my conventions out of the way for sure, looks like it's time for me to talk about another item that I actually got very recently for sure. And surprisingly enough, it actually does play into pretty much two factors that I want to bring up for, of course, this case for sure. Yeah, it pretty much came to me as a late birthday present that I actually got, and I immediately got it around the time I got home from Kinshoku-kan for sure. So yeah, I knew the time would come for me to actually talk about this one by the time I got back. So I figured now would be a good time for me to talk about this. So yeah, there it is right here. So yeah, I guess for today's episode of course, this show, we're going to be talking about this brand new video kit that I actually got that's done by the people of NiceVeedi. So yeah, honestly, I was actually really pretty much yeah, I was really hyped to actually get this one for sure. And like I said, I actually got this immediately right around after I got home from my time at Kinshoku-kan this year. So yeah, consider this as pretty much a nice little treat right around after my convention for sure. So yeah, but that's at least what I can say, of course, that front. So yeah, but either way, now that we got all the Kinshoku-kan videos out of the way, I think it makes sense to devote this episode entirely to this thing right here. So yeah, because hey, I'm not ashamed to admit that I actually did talk about some brand new video equipment, of course, this show. So I figure this actually deserves the treatment hands down. So yeah, that's pretty much what I can say, of course, that front. So with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at this. Alrighty then, well, now that we got the introduction out of the way, I guess it makes sense for me to now finally talk about pretty much this thing right here. And you might be wondering, how did I manage to get my hands on, of course, this thing for sure? Well, I guess the answer is quite simple. I did mention pretty much the hang I did get this immediately after I got home from my time at Kinshoku-kan this year, which I'm not gonna lie is still a really great time for sure. But one other thing I should mention in regards to this thing right here, I actually did get this as a really nice late birthday present from, of course, my grandmother for sure, who was kind enough to get me this thing for sure. And yeah, honestly, I think pretty much I was kind of expecting a few other things aside from getting some new pretty much camera and lighting equipment for sure, because hey, if I do need to amp up my videos hands out, of course I need some equipment upgrades for sure. And if that being the case, well, then I think I should be expecting a brand new camera at this point, or maybe a new tripod or other lights for sure, or even better yet, maybe some money for me to actually afford pretty much someplace in my area that I can turn into a nice studio? Something like that? No? Oh well, I guess pretty much it is what it is. But yeah, I guess needless to say, I think I actually pretty much did get this pretty much as a nice little late birthday present from, of course, my grandmother, which was actually really quite nice. And yeah, when I actually first knew about this hands down, I figure that this actually would be quite nice for me to have for sure, because yeah, if I do want to keep on making videos for all of you guys, of course I definitely need to go for some equipment upgrades for sure, like of course a new camera and stuff, maybe some new editing software for sure, and that's just to name me a few hands down. So yeah, it is a bit of a work in progress, and we're doing that slowly but surely for sure, but we'll probably get there hands down for sure, and maybe actually work around with some equipment that could be much easier to use, because given to the way I actually shoot my videos in parts of course, my house with pretty much some parts of it having a nice open space and a few others being a little cramped for sure. Yeah, I'm in desperate need of that, hands down, so yeah. But of course, pretty much of anything, pretty much stepping that big of a backstory out of the way, I think going into my first impressions from the box for sure, honestly to me, I'm actually really intrigued by the artwork hands down from, of course, the box. You can definitely tell pretty much of anything, they really wanted to showcase the lighting equipment that they actually got inside this box for sure, to really emphasize of course the many different functions that these can actually be used for sure, whether it be for a YouTube video or for a pretty much something for a photo shoot for photography sake, or even doing stuff for some short form videos on platforms like TikTok, for example. So yeah, and I'm not ashamed to admit that, because, well, I guess for the latter, I did talk about two of the ring lights, two of the ring light sets that I actually got in the past, which, yeah, pretty much the first one I've already pretty much used, which already ran its course, and of course my current one that I'm still currently using as of now for sure, which is still working pretty well for sure. So yeah, and that's just to name me a few, and but yeah, either way, I'm actually really intrigued from, of course, from what I'm seeing with the box for sure, and I know I'm not fully aware of course, the company that actually made this NiceVeedi, but I'm willing to bet they've actually done all sorts of pretty much equipment like this in the past for sure, which is actually quite nice. So yeah, but needless to say, I think judging from the box itself, I know it does feel heavy from the way I'm holding it for sure, but I'm really intrigued of course, on what it has to throw into the table to really make it all the more interesting for sure. So yeah, but that's at least what I can say, of course, that front. So yeah, but yeah, either way, I think it's what I could say on that front for sure. So yeah, I can tell from, of course, pretty much from the box itself, I'm really excited to see on what it has to offer for sure. And of course, pretty much of anything, the ultimate question remains: how does it fare up once we get this thing opened up? Well, I think we're about to answer that right now. So let's go ahead and get this thing opened up and find out for ourselves. So, all right. So let's see here. Oh, might have ripped part of the box for sure, but no biggie. Oh yeah, there we go. So I'll probably clean that up later. And let's see. All right, well, I think this might be the right way to get it out. Come on, get it. Come on, I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. Yeah, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, don't struggle with me. Don't struggle with me. And I made it. So let's see. And yeah, not much else. And of course, this thing. So I'll just pretty much set it off to the side for now. So So yeah, looks like everything they actually got right here is, of course, all in here. So let's go ahead and dig through and... Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is, yeah, that's actually a real good start, I'm not gonna lie. It looks like, I guess it looks like for stars, we've, of course, got one of the, pretty much, one of the panels for, of course, the Liga saga for sure. Or, I guess in this case, we got two for sure. And, yeah, from what I'm actually seeing, these actually do look great for sure. I really do dig, of course, how well they actually have provided for sure. And, well, I guess from the looks of it, it looks like both of them are, of course, pretty much powered through a USB drive for sure. So yeah, I think it looks like I'm probably good. Yeah, I guess pretty much of anything. My grandmother was kind enough to get me this pretty much ring light set, but not pretty much a AC adapter for, of course, USB pretty much plugs for sure. Kind of disappointing. So. But yeah, but regardless of that, I really do dig on how great these panels for, of course, these lights actually turn out, which is actually quite nice. And I think if we can dig through, it looks like, I think it looks like in this box from what I've actually seen for sure. I wonder what's inside. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it looks like, and of course, oh, I think we gotta go one more, and... Okay. Alright, I think from the looks of it, looks like we've actually got two grips, pretty much the hang we got right here, for, of course, if I need to pretty much attach my phone, for, of course, these lights for sure. Which, again, is actually quite fitting, seeing how these will actually make for some really good use, hands down, for sure. So yeah, really quite nice of them. And yeah, it looks like pretty much enclosed in this bag. I think it is two plugs in there for sure, but I guess it is a little different than what I was hoping for, hands down. But hey, I guess whatever the case may be, they'll still do just fine later on down the road. So yeah, and of course, I think it looks like we pretty much got a little instruction video on, yeah, pretty much this instruction manual on how to actually assemble these lights for sure. So yeah, and let's see, I think it's pretty much, yeah, I guess it looks like pretty much this set of instructions on how to set it up, as well as, of course, attaching your phone onto the grip for sure. And yeah, same thing, bugging other languages for sure. So yeah, I'm sure that will definitely come in handy. So yeah, and oh yeah, and I guess yeah, I guess that's one thing I really do love. Immediately right away, it looks like pretty much on top of what I actually got. It looks like this thing actually comes with a bag for crying out loud. So yeah, I'm really impressed that they actually include a bag for, of course, everything that we need for sure. So yeah, and I think it will definitely help out in the long run, and of course, for when I'll actually pretty much put all the stuff in whenever I'm not using them. And oh yeah, I guess look, and yeah, I guess from the looks of it, it looks like. Yeah, it looks like pretty much it actually has a nice little snap button to pretty much keep it all secure for sure, which is sweet. So yeah, and of course there we go. There's pretty much the tripod stance for sure. Yeah, honestly, I think. Yeah, I think from what I'm actually seeing right here, these actually do look quite nice. I'm not gonna lie for sure. I think they really have a lot going for with, of course, this one for sure. And yeah, I think it almost kind of looks like pretty much one of those long bricks that you can hold for sure. Hence why the shaping everything. But I think these actually do look nice. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, pretty much of anything, yeah, I'm really digging, of course, everything they actually have providing for sure to really make it all the more interesting for sure. So yeah, pretty much of anything, I think it's what I could say on that front. So yeah, I think with what I've actually mentioned, and with, of course, what I've showed off right now, I think it's pretty much everything they actually have to throw into the table in regards to these, pretty much this light kick for sure. And I really am digging the nice, pretty much, of course, the way they're actually set up and everything to really lay the groundwork for sure. So yeah, but that's at least what I can say, of course, that front. So yeah, I really do love on what they have to throw into the table for, of course, all these lights for sure. And yeah, I think it actually makes sense on that front. So yeah. But yeah, now that we actually got those out of their boxes and everything, I think it makes sense for me to demonstrate, of course, on how they function once of course, I get everything set up for sure. And that's exactly what we're going to do right about now. Well, that actually was actually much more easier than I thought. So yeah, I guess pretty much from the looks of it, I actually got both of these pretty much both of these video lights set up and everything. And yeah, I think from what I'm actually seeing, looking over both of them, they actually do look great up close for sure. Pretty much given to what I'm actually seeing for sure. Yeah, pretty much the way they're actually shaped out and everything to really pretty much really try to make them the best that they can in terms of some really good lights for sure. I really do think it's actually quite nice, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, I'm really intrigued of course, the way they're setting up and everything. Although I think the one thing I didn't do hands down is, of course, I actually didn't attach these phone grips for sure, to which, honestly, to me, I think they actually are quite nice, I'm not gonna lie, for sure. And let's see, I think pretty much from what I can gather, I think I know I can slide this off, and let's see if I can pretty much attach this on its own. So it's gonna take some time. So let's see. I know I'm only gonna go for one just to save some time. Oh, there we go. So, and let's see if I can actually pretty much. Yeah, I guess pretty much of anything, the phone grip that you can actually pretty much see right here, it actually is attached on quite decently for sure, and good thing too, because let's see, pretty much if it can actually hold up my phone just fine. So let's see, and oh yeah, I guess it actually can for sure. So yeah, I think it really did. Yeah, I think it is actually quite nice from what I'm actually seeing right here. And yeah, like I said, pretty much given to what I'm actually seeing, I think that will definitely come in handy for when I'll possibly film future TikTok videos on their own. So yeah, but we're gonna have to wait and see later on down the road. But yeah, either way, I think with, of course, what I'm actually seeing, these two lights set up pretty much entirely, they actually are actually quite presentable for sure. So yeah, and of course, pretty much of anything we do, got pretty much yeah, I don't know if you can actually see them for sure, but yeah, I think for this one, you can actually see the small little remote that pretty much that is, of course, attached on, so that way we can actually get them going. So yeah, and I think we're gonna try exactly that. So we may actually go blind for sure. So yeah, I think we might as well brace ourselves, folks. So yeah, with that being said, let's test out these lights and see how they hold up. So here we go. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know if you can see me properly, but yeah, it looks like we got both of the lights hung up for sure. And my God, they actually are bright for sure. And I mean, just wow. I mean, just wow. But yeah, I think pretty much of anything, yeah, give it to what you're seeing right here, seeing how I'm just only in the shadows for sure. Yeah, I'm really impressed with, of course, the way these lights are actually lit up and everything, and luckily enough, pretty much give it to what I'm actually seeing. It looks like I think we can bring them down, so. Oh yeah, now you can see me properly, and well, I guess you also have the option to, of course, bring it up for sure, and oh yeah, that's way too bright, so yeah, I think we'll go ahead and bring it down for sure, so yeah, there we go. I think you can see me properly for sure, though. I think from the looks of it, I do kind of look like I'm in some film noir for sure, so yeah, and of course, from what I'm actually seeing right here, I think we can change up the color of course, the lights for sure. So let's see. Okay, I think pretty much got a nice little bluish color from what I'm actually seeing, but still quite nice. And let's see. Okay, I think this one is actually workable. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, I think. Oh yeah, this one I actually do like the most. Yeah, definitely what I'm actually looking for with proper lighting, everything. So yeah, I think we can go ahead and bring it down. So that way you can see me properly. So yeah, I think with, of course, pretty much. What I'm actually showing off for sure, I think it will get you the idea on how will these two lights actually work quite well, and yeah, I'm really impressed with, of course, the way they're actually pretty much put together and everything, and yeah, I think they actually do function very, very well, exactly what I'm hoping for sure. So yeah, and of course, with that being said, let's go ahead and grab these two and turn them off. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, looks like we actually got the proper lighting back for sure. So yeah, certainly what we need to, of course, pretty much finish off the demo for, of course, these two for sure. So yeah, and I guess on that thought alone, I think that's pretty much what I can say for this light king for sure. So yeah, overall, I think from what I'm actually seeing, I think the NiceVeedi video light kit that I actually got actually turned out pretty well for sure. I think it really does do the job pretty well from what I'm actually seeing, and yeah, pretty much given to the way they functioning everything for sure, it's exactly what I'm hoping for, hands down for sure. So yeah. Honestly, I think they could do a bit more, pretty much, than what I was hoping for, hands down. And like I said, I do kind of wish I would have got myself pretty much a USB, pretty much a multi-USB to AC plug adapter, so that way I can plug these two in for sure. But that's just my opinion, hands down for sure. But yeah, either way, I really do think these lights that I actually got turned out really impressive for sure. And yeah, hopefully I'll put them to good use, hands down for sure. Maybe I might use them for pretty much film some future videos later on down the road, or maybe I might use them for, of course, some pretty much some pictures that I'll actually take in my future cosplays that I might do later on for sure. Or maybe I'll actually film some new TikToks later on down the road, and maybe, I guess, maybe use them for my potential live streaming on Twitch for sure. But we'll have to wait and see later on down the road. So yeah, I do know changes, of course, my channel are coming for sure. So we are getting there, but it's happening slowly but surely as of now. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. But But yeah, I guess right up until then, I'm really impressed with, of course, this light kick for sure. And if that's something up your alley, then I say definitely look into getting this video like kick for sure. It's currently available on sites like Amazon as we speak. So if you got the time and the money, I say definitely pretty much get this video like kick for sure. So yeah, but that's at least what I can say, of course, that front for sure. So yeah, but I guess right up until then, yeah, I think with what I've actually got set up, I think it is actually quite fitting to end this episode here. So yeah, so I guess I'll leave it at that. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this latest episode, and by all means, let me know down in the comments down below on what you guys thought of this one for sure. I would love to know on what you guys think. So yeah, that's pretty much all I can say, of course, that front. Thank you guys so much for watching this latest episode, and, well, I guess, pretty much of anything, I'm not going to say on what I'll be covering in the next episode, but I think it's time to venture ourselves back to one certain thing that we do know for sure. So anyone up for checking some things out in my DVD and Blu-ray collection? Oh yeah, I think you know exactly where I'm going for, hands down. So yeah, tune in next time where, of course, we actually return to, of course, pretty much with what I've actually added in for the past year, and of course my DVD and Blu-ray collection since the last time we've actually talked about them for sure. So yeah, definitely be on the lookout for that. So yeah, but I guess until then, thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next episode. Take care. Special thanks to all of my supporters on Patreon for making today's video possible, including my top tier supporters for this month, VD. So if you want to be like these guys and show your support to us, then go to patreon.com/AckleyTackTV to pledge now, do so, and get some awesome rewards within your budget. Hey guys, this is AckleyTack4427 here. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. Feel free to like, comment, and share if you enjoy what you're seeing. If you like what you see here and want to see more videos coming up, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button and switch on the notification bell to get notifications, and select all notifications to be notified for when we post a new video. And don't forget to switch on notifications on your phone as well. Also, don't forget to check out my second channel and our 2-member channel with Sam the Thomas Fan 1, SamAttack4427TheThomasFan1 Productions, for plenty more content you can't find on here. You can check both of our channels out with the links or by our handles provided on screen. Feel free to shoot me an email with my email address provided, backley95@hotmail.com, if you want to ask me a question, want to collab with me for a project you've got in the works, or if you want to book me to be featured for a convention coming up. Follow me on my social media pages on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to keep up to date with me on updates, announcements, and new releases of my videos, as well as plenty of others I've got with my handles provided, as well as the links down in the description box below. Also, don't forget to follow me on TikTok for other videos I've got aside from the ones I've posted on YouTube, and on Twitch for any future live streams I've got coming up soon, as well as join our official Discord server to see what we've provided. If you wish to show your support to me, then feel free to check out my Patreon to get sneak peeks of my videos coming up before they go up online, as well as getting access to updates and playing more, in addition to getting some awesome rewards within your budget. Also, don't forget to check out and show your support to me on my wishlist on Amazon, and even supporting me at streamlabs.com/AckleyTackTV/tip that you can find in the description box below, as well as on my Twitch page.
And in case you can't find any of the links that are provided, then not to worry about a thing. All the links and stuff are also provided on my link tree that you can also find in the description box below, as well as a few selected number of my social media pages. Other than that, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll be sure to see you in the next video. Take care.